Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back with another Anime Warriors 3 tips and tricks. So as you guys can see, I'm currently opening 7 stars at a time as a completely free to play player. So if you want to know more stuff like that, I will be telling you all about it in the tips and tricks video guide right now. So this is, well, my personal tips and tricks, because I've been seeing some people ask some questions about certain things in Anime Warriors, and there's a bunch of stuff that I recently discovered that I didn't already understand, even though I've played this game for 17 days, apparently. But yeah, so first things first is the easiest, something that like pretty sure everybody already knows, is you can pause buffs. So example, if I use this ultra cash boost, I can click on it and just pause it. Easy as pie. Now, another thing that people might not know is there is a priority. Example, it will always use your weakest buff over the strongest. But if you pause your weakest, it'll be superseded and this ultra cash will be going over it, as you can see here. But obviously, if I unpause this one is still superseded because it's the best one, but you can pause it, you know, vice versa. You can really do anything. And there is a bunch of different weather effects. The best weather effects are like the ones that open another extra star. There's a ton of weathers, like I mean a ton, because I remember playing the admin abuse and they usually drop a lot of the weathers that really just make it so much easier to grind for. The admin abuse is definitely the best time to like be playing the game. They usually updates from like I believe Saturday 1 p.m. East time zone. They usually say it on the front page of the Roblox game, but yeah, so that's probably the best time to be AFKing if you really want to maximize all like what you can get and everything else. Because I remember when I came back to my screen, I was opening like 9 stars at a time, or like 10 stars, whatever crap. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering how to be like strong as a free to play, because I'm 23.7 million power, which is not crazy impressive, I know, but it's still pretty decent. I would say pretty decent for a game that I don't really play all too much, you know what I mean? But another thing I want to mention as well is something that I really like about their game is it'll give you a little notification when you open a secret. Now, if you guys don't know what a secret is the highest rarity in the game. Basically, it's a really rare chance for it to spawn, or not spawn, but rare chance for you to get it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the secrets. If you go to your profile, like it doesn't even show up until you get it. Let me see, it's Sky Island. Yeah, I was able to get Dracule from Sky Island, and now I have opened literally at 4:30 p.m. I can actually check it on their Discord right here. 4:59 p.m. I was able to open a Naruto Beast mode, or Biju mode, tailed mode, whatever the case. So yeah, this is definitely very exciting. I've been farming this guy for gosh knows how long. As you can see, they have a different type of special ability. Like they have their ability and then their special, obviously. So yeah, very exciting. I wish it was shiny, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just think it's really cool how they add in like that type of thing. But yeah, back to the tips and tricks. If you guys don't know already, you can actually get runes on your guys. But I'm sure some of you have like looked at it and they're like, oh, what the heck? Why do some of my units, or why do some people's units have 2 slots? Well, I'm pretty sure it's only mythic units, I believe. Yeah, only mythic units, they can ascend. Basically, if you have another copy of that mythic and the fragments from like the raids and stuff like that, you can actually like tier them up like higher and higher. I think it's a max of 6 times. I believe at Ascension 4, if I'm not mistaken, yes, Ascension 4, you unlock an extra relic equip, basically making it so that you can equip another relic entirely. This significantly boosts their damage. For example, my Supreme Naruto has 2 slots, making him stronger than my Dracul, who only has 1 slot. Despite, like, you know, obviously he's ascended 6, so that's why he's stronger. But yeah, because of the King's Amulet I have on him, the 50% damage, 18%, you know, etc, etc, he just makes him way stronger than Dracul. Now obviously if I had Supreme on Dracul, he would be stronger than Naruto, but you see what I mean. You know, you see the difference in like strength and everything else. So that is how people are really raising their power level, because they just grind a lot to get the runes and stuff like that. And I think I've gotten every single relic besides one. Nope, I lied. I've gotten every single relic. So the golden sprout is by far the best way to farm like stars and stuff like that, like when you're opening stuff, because it gives you an extra, like it makes the opening speed way faster, not way faster, a good percentage faster, because if you have like 2 rune slots on like 6 people, right? Because I believe the max amount of people is 6 people for free to play. You will have, like, you know, like 2 times 6, basically 12. You have like 12% increased open speed and like a crap ton of more luck. You see what I'm saying? So it's just really good to have the extra rune slot. Now, some people don't actually know this as well. Is you see this little icon? It actually says this relic is 15% more effective on magic warriors. So if you guys don't already know, there is 2 types of warriors. There's a physical kind and a magic kind. This is a example of a magic kind. This is an example of a physical type. So as you guys can see, depending on the relic, it'll actually have a better effect on a different type of person. So as you can see here, there is, like, you can do the same thing with this. Obviously it says physical, magic, physical, etc, etc. You see what I'm saying? Like it'll have a better effect on physical warriors versus magic warriors, but it's good to have it on magic warriors because you have the 50% increase. So these are actually 15% better than if I were to have it on a Luffy. You see what I'm saying? So that's like another really good way to min-max your chances, because it'll just give you that extra boost of like more luck and open speed, and that's actually it's really helpful when you have like six of those guys, just, you know, having that 15% increase of luck and speed. You know what I'm saying? Another way, if you guys don't already know, grinding the towers is a really good thing to do every hour, because if you guys don't know this place over here, this is how people get runes. I don't know if you know that or not, but yeah, this is how you get runes, and it opens every hour, and you can do 2 things over here. So for one, you can look into the shop and actually use the tower currency in here to buy whatever crap you want. And another thing that's really important for free to play, or for anybody who's just trying to progress, is you want to get the quests. So I currently don't have the I currently am on the last quest for this guy, and as you can see here, I just accepted it. Retrieve the Veil for necklace to command an additional warrior. So if you guys don't know what that means, if you go to your profile, you actually look at your badges. These are the quests, or these ones down here are the quests for Sinbad. As you can see here, the King's Treasure, number 2, number 3, and this is number 4. So for free to play players, or for anybody honestly, this gives you an extra star to open, and this one gives you an extra warrior to equip. So that is how people were able to like instantly double their power, basically, because of that extra unit just being on their team. This is also how I have an extra star slot than like everybody else as well, because I have 2 extra star slots and another one because I have a blessed I have blessed units as well. So if you guys don't already know, obviously the more stars you have to open, the more of a chance you have to get a secret. See what I'm saying? Now, obviously, if you guys don't already know as well, the blessed trait is the second hardest trait to get in the game, I believe. It is a super useful trait to have, and if you don't have the trait rerolls to actually spin it, I would really recommend you just get it from opening stars. You could be missing out on a ton of blessed traded units, just because you had them all on auto sell. So if you come over here, you actually click the gear up top, and you can auto dismantle your units, because obviously who wants a crap ton of rares and epics and everything else. But if you go to down here to auto lock, you can actually auto lock traits. So example, you can auto lock blessed, you can auto lock supremes, and you know, just stuff like that, you know what I mean? Actually, I will auto lock blessed and supremes. Actually, let me do that. I haven't done that just honestly because I didn't really need them for a while, so you know. But I guess I should probably do that for my mythicals, because I low-key forgot I can do that. But yeah, you are definitely missing out on a lot of potential blessed units, because as you can see here, I have a ton of blessed units down here and supremes, just because, you know, you never know, it's just nice to have supremes. Yeah, I have a ton of blessed units down here that I can use whenever I want to, and a good thing about them is that because I kept them, some of them are like magic, you know what I mean, and some of them are physical, like my Usopp over here, I believe he's up here. Yeah, he was physical, and when I found out that like the rune slots have a better effective rate on magic, then that's when I swapped him out, you know what I mean. Another thing is, like, always make sure to complete the stories as well, because they give you a bunch of different mounts as well. So like some people were asking about my flight. It's because I completed all the quests in the in this island area. There's always 2 quest givers, and there's always 3 bosses. So example, Trunks and Master Roshi are the 2 quest givers. Master Roshi is always the quest giver to complete the waystone so that you can teleport or like locate where the islands are. Trunks is the main quest giver who will give you like a bunch of stuff, but is the longest quest, I believe. There's always 3 bosses as well. So there's obviously Android 17, I believe 17. Yeah, Android 17, and obviously Cell, and then Super Cell. So those are the bosses, and typically the 3rd boss is the hardest boss, and sometimes he is hidden away, so sometimes you won't be able to actually find him. With that, I really do recommend you check out my other video where I actually talk about and show all of the bosses and, you know, all the quests and everything else for every island. Another thing is raids are super important. If you don't know them, you can actually unlock a bunch of different mythical weapons and specific like outfits and this and that, and also they are the best way to get fragments, like capsule fragments and stuff like that. I will say on admin abuse, they do just drop a bunch of just good rewards, honestly, so it's always good to just play while the admin boost is going, because if you just AFK it, you will just passively get those, like all those items and stuff like that. So it's just good to just, you know, have it and be there. Currently I will be trying to work on the Warriors Trial. It's pretty easy, honestly, because I mean, my units are pretty strong, or pretty decently strong. I was actually lucky enough to get 3 Supremes in a row. Not in a row, but like within, I would say, within 1,000 fragments of rolling. So I spun him Supreme, spun him Supreme, spun him Supreme, and I was like, what is this luck? And I spun my Dracule, and I ended up getting second wind again, so I didn't want to risk it because I only had like 500 fragments left. I didn't want to risk it, so yeah, that's just my dilemma. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any other questions, or if you like needed something for me to go over to try to explain, and some honestly good feedback, if anything. If I missed anything, please let me know down below. My Discord is down there as well. I just recently made a channel for like Anime Warriors, so if you were wondering where the Anime Warriors chat was, there it is. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys really did enjoy, please hit that bell, please hit that like, and you know, I'm almost 6K, guys, so I would really love if you subscribed as well. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.